Hello, LaBaffa. Hello, Derek Easley Entertainment fans. Who's this? It's Megan Diaz. How are you, Megan?
I'm doing good. I just got done with probably like halfway through a shoot that we're doing for an awesome brokerage called Beach City Properties in Long Beach. And we just shot the class that they do every Tuesday. So that was good. And I'm excited to do Thursday's big shoot.
So specifically, the main subject of who we're documenting was teaching a class today, and we had how many cameras set up?
3 camera setup.
Okay, so what do we have here? So we had our camcorder.
We have the Panasonic camcorder with the built-in lens. This is a nice camera just to put right on a tripod.
So we're getting like just wide shots with that one, right?
Yeah, this is usually our white shot camera. And then
And we got the awesome Rode mic on there, the shotgun mic. So
we have our Panasonic Lumix GH5S on a rig.
with another Rode Mic Pro,
Yeah,
right?
it's another Rode mic on there. This is a nice camera to get some kind of like close-up shots of our subjects. And it's just nice, you just pop it right on your shoulder and you shoot. This is our Ronin stabilizer from DJI. We love our DJI products as well as our Panasonic products. So it's mounted on a Lumix GH5S. This is a good shot for really smooth shots, really nice close-ups with some really good pull focus shots. I really love this Ronin. It's really good. I can get really nice cinematic shots with this, and I get some good close-ups of, different awards that are in this office, different signs, like some close-ups of people's hands. Really
Good
nice.
stuff to cut away too for edits, right?
Yes.
And then
exactly.
what do you have next to there? We were getting some establishing shots before. Go on, pick it up, show it to the class.
This is our DJI Mavic Pro 2 with the 4K Hasselblad lens
Camera.
camera. This is our really trusty drone that we
Our go-to.
Our go-to, yeah, for getting establishing inclusion shots.
And we brought, we always have a backup drone on us too. So we brought our what we call the Zoomy, the Mavic Zoom.
Yep.
But we just real quickly got some establishing shots before we came in, and we did get here early, but we were still, rushing for setup, So a word to the wise, get here early, set up. Any quick advice or hacks you want to give to the viewers before we switch to me?
It was nice to use the stabilizer because I got some really good cinematic shots, some over the shoulder shots of each one of the people that were here. And it's a really nice camera to use. Don't be afraid to kind of get away from your subjects for a minute once you feel like you've kind of overshot them, and move away to get some really cool shots of different products that are in the space that you're at. Because
So you got awards and
those are really
plaques and
cutaway
stuff.
shots to have, just like quick 1 second shots that are good for voiceover, good for like a beginning montage, good for like after establishing shots sort of looks. So I really focused on that too, and it was really nice. I'm excited to see the footage.
And we actually have some chairs here we were sitting in, so I was able to slide in a chair and hopefully not make too much noise. There's a lot of what we're doing that's going to be MOS and have music over it, but certain parts of it are going to be with sound. Here, switch and say hello to me. Hey everybody, it's Derek Easley. So we used what we always call our Johnny on the spot mic for a couple interviews afterwards. So we talked to a couple of subjects, and then our main subject, part of the time we had him not mic'd, and then other part of the time we did have a mic. This is our new Rode Lav mic, and this
Can you
is
bring
our,
that up again?
Yeah. So you just pin that on him and get some great audio. You always want to have your headphones. So besides having bigger, nice headphones, I always suggest also having a pair of earbuds on you, just in case something goes out. And then here's our Tascam Zoom H4n Pro. So you can get audio just from a subject from these mics, or you can connect multiple types of mics to it, which we use today. And part of it was using the lav mic on our main subject. And I like to overshoot, so we got a lot more coverage than we needed for today. But you know, we had 3 cameras, 4 cameras if you're including the drone. We want to get multiple angles, lots of coverage, and we have you know, a couple different settings to the cameras too. That gives us some options. Obviously, we're going to be doing lots of color correction and LUTs and like cool transitions and stuff in the edit. But you know, we give ourselves a lot of stuff to play with. Also, with events or classes or meetings or some type of press that you shoot, you're not covering up the camera mic, right? There's always going to be things that are like off the record, you know? So our cameras were rolling a lot of the time. And there's, you know, certain things that we want to put in to, you know, make our client look great, but then there's other things that might be kind of, you know, too inside baseball or behind the scenes, or things that maybe the public doesn't know. So you guys know this already, but I'm just always encouraging, you know, to do your best to make your client look good. You know, you don't want to have so much of your time being spent where a client is looking at an edit after edit after edit and giving notes. Usually we try to make it so that, you know, if there's enough time, they can look at one edit, give one round of notes, then we can accommodate and, you know, do cuts depending on some of their notes. But you always want to make your clients look good, and you want to be careful of, you know, hot mic moments or getting things that they might not want out there in the universe. So always, you know, if you're doing a product for a client, check with them first before you start posting even behind the scenes stuff or rough edits, you know, because you always want to keep in mind that, you know, this is their livelihood as much as videographers. This is our livelihood. You want to make your clients look good and put out a positive marketing image. What other lessons can we impart about today, Megan?
Don't be afraid to kind of get up close and personal if you really want to get a good shot.
Yeah.
Because a lot of what we do is not obviously scripted stuff. It's real life.
Right.
So
and sometimes, you know, that might throw off real subjects, but like, you know, they, after a couple of minutes, they adapt and start acting and behaving like the cameras and the mics aren't even there.
Don't be afraid to ask, kind of push more questions asked if you're interviewing someone, because they might be nervous for the first 5 minutes
Right.
or less. But once they get to their third question, they forget they're in front of camera. And sometimes that's the best footage we can get from them.
Right. That's other good advice. And, you know, plan ahead. This has been like a multiple day, multiple location shoot, and there's certain things that we'll try to get coverage for, or try to be careful about getting things early, just in case we might not be able to get certain shots or coverage later. So yeah, and that's about it. It's hot in here, so I've been sweating. So I would say bring water, stay hydrated, and roll with the punches, and work hard and have fun, and go out there and make money doing your videography. You can do it. Go LaBaffa. Go friends of Derek Easley Entertainment. We believe in you. Make money. Film stuff. Have fun. Fiction and nonfiction. Be prepared. Bring lots of gear. Have a checklist. And just do the damn thing.
Make it happen.